In discussing the large-scale structure of the cosmos, astronomers sometimes say that space is curved.
Welcome back to the Daoist Monologue. This is episode 24, which was brought to you by the book The Pandemic: How Do I Survive and Make Money by N. available on Amazon Kindle. So today's subject will be spiraling, or how can I put it? Silk reeling. When you focus on the underlying principles of Taijiquan Kung Fu, it's all the same. The differences that people speak of is based on preferences of application or training drills. Ultimately, these differences are superficial. Taijiquan is Taijiquan. As for styles, it's simply branding that has stuck, because the martial art Taijiquan did not have a distinct name long ago, and it went by various names in antiquity. They are out of all the many stories as to how they came up with the name Taijiquan. One of the popular ones that is known is the one of Yang Luchan when he was demonstrating his martial arts system in the imperial court. One of these scholars by the name of Ong Tang He later wrote, Hands holding Taiji shakes the whole world. A chest containing ultimate skill defeats a gathering of heroes. Now, whether he really said this or not, the most important part is the scholar's usage of the term Taiji, which is the most important part of the story, as he notices that Yang Luchan was applying the principles of Taiji, yin and yang, in his movements. Taiji theory is central to Taijiquan and is found in most traditional Chinese martial arts. However, it is the underlying principle of Taijiquan. One of the ways that it is shown or demonstrated is with the generation of spirals, that's the silk reeling. And this comes about when one sinks. There's a post written in DeadlyDuels.com, the decoding of Yang Shenfu's 10 essences. With the 10th essence, stillness in motion and motion in stillness, it's written in the post explaining that essence, stillness in motion and motion in stillness. Now, the stillness is in the mind or intent that is releasing the tension held by the sinews, ligaments, and tendons, and aim below onto the ground or earth, connecting with the earth or ground. You may have random thoughts while doing the form, but keeping it, the intent on the ground, is stillness. The stillness is the sinking, and the motion is the reactionary force mentioned above, the spirals. That spirals up as the tension from above spirals down, the sinking. Both stillness and motion generate each other. The mind is still because it's only sinking down and not focused on the arm or the leg, etc., as this is how the tension builds up. The main part here is that the sinking, the spiraling down, the sinking spirals down, causes the spiraling down, and the reaction force causes spiraling up. The spiraling down will be yin, the spiraling up will be yang. So the interaction between yin and yang, another example of Tai Chi. And with regards to the generated motion that drives up, it is released again with stillness, sinking. That's stillness in motion. As a whole article, I will strongly recommend that you go and read it, the decoding of the 10 essences. Moving on, the spiraling is known as silk reeling or drawing or pulling silk. Two spirals coordinating and moving in opposite direction. This is one of the examples of Taiji or yin yang interacting. So, for the short podcast, regardless of whether it's Wu, Shen, Yang, whatever style of Taijiquan, if it is the traditional Taijiquan, it will have silk reeling, which goes back to sinking, letting go of the tension, and using the legs to drive the upper body. Thank you for tuning in. Episode 24, the power of, or should we say, silk reeling, the power of Taijiquan. Okay, you can subscribe to our content. We're on a lot of popular platforms. whether it's YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Triller, TikTok, or Facebook. You can subscribe. Look for DeadlyDuels TV or media on YouTube. And DeadlyDuels.com will have the blog post version of this. Check it out with all other content. And if you really like this content, don't forget to subscribe to our Patreon page. All our content, everything martial arts, is free. You may donate $1 to keep this ship